I've been commenting on somebody's post. It's about spot welders. Dave's Garage. Basically, a spot welder is just an arc welder. Turn your amps up or down, and you've got electrodes. Now these are copper electrodes. They don't stick to steel, so they're ideal for spot welding because they'll conduct electricity through and fuse the two pieces together. That's how spot welder works. This is one I've had for years. I bought it in the 70s for doing bodywork. As you can see, it's been well used. I've forgot really how to use it, but it's just plain sailing, isn't it? It's XP Welder Company, Basingstoke, Ants. But we'll see how it does. I've tried it a couple of times. The battery I've got is the 680 amp battery that's off of the Mondeo, the diesel, the big crank, many amps. I think it's too much for this. I think this is just for 0.9 mil steel. It would work well. Here, I'll show you, look. I've got a piece of steel, and it's basically 1.5 mil. I've tried it a couple of times, but we'll just try it again. You see some fireworks. It's just to prove that it does work. So here we go, just bear with me. Put it over a bit. That's it. And again. And that's how it works. They're getting a bit hot. I'm presuming that that's too thick for it, because as I remember, it was for car bodywork, thin sheet metal. I don't think that's thingy, but let's have another look. That's catching on. Right, bear with me, folks. There's still a bit warm there. Here we go. Pretty fireworks. As you can see, it's not done nothing really. Let them cool down. I think basically it needs some new electrodes. These are carbon, copper coated carbon. As you can see, it's burning the copper back. But let's have one more try. Here we go. Now, I think what I'm going to have to do is devise something that goes there to keep them straight. But it just shows you what you can do with a car battery. So there we go, folks. The handheld spot welder. I think I want to get some new electrodes for it. Some thinner steel, because I've got a lot to do. I'm going to try and get it going. So I can weld panels together, sections together before I put them on cars. I'm going to try and get some bolts for these shortened, or shorten these, so that we can go into tight places. And I think that's what it's for, you see, go into tight places, because right on end and you can get your hands in. So there you go, folks, another small snippet from Retired Truckers Garage. I have not seen anything like this on YouTube or anywhere else, so they must have been gone obsolete. But I do know that they did work with thin sheet metal. Perhaps the carbon, copper coated carbon electrodes, perhaps they've been around too long, they've got that old. But I shall try and source some, measure the diameter and get some solid copper ones, and then see what happens. It does get a bit warm, but I think, as I say, the battery is a 680 amp, and this goes on amps. That's why it's going hot so quick. But yeah, right. Till the next one. As soon as I've got it sorted, I'll thingy. please watch me on Red's Restoration. I think I'm up to episode 16. I'll be putting some content in a bit. I've also put one on about making a sheet metal bender, homemade. I hope you watch that and you enjoy it. So all this to say is, see you later.